Alrighty, so I am back. I'm feeling a little bit lazy today, so I thought since I finished this sketchbook of like 30 pages or something, we'd do a little sketchbook tour. So it'll be a brief video today. I haven't been recording all my sketching this week. I have been sketching, but I've been attending some sketchbook sessions hosted by other people online, and so I haven't been recording while I'm doing those. But those were nice. So, okay, so here we have. I was still kind of working from the original plan of sort of just filling a page with a theme, which I still like, but I've kind of drifted away from that. So I think I might try to get back to that a little bit more. This one, I decided to go for a little bit of narrative, and I started with a shape. And I drew a face, and I drew a bunch of mice with no like snouts, totally non 3D faces. I don't know what I was thinking. I like the colors though. I like the color scheme on this one. Some moldy dogs, according to my daughter. Green dogs look moldy, like they're zombie dogs. They're dead. This one I did not like at all at first, and then when I was done, I was like, okay, he's my favorite. He looks kind of insane. This one I started with a kid running, and then thought, okay, I need a reason for them to run. And originally she was going to play soccer, but I could not figure out how to draw a soccer ball from memory, and I was too lazy to look it up. So I drew a basketball instead, which it turns out I also drew wrong. There should be another line going this way. Anyway, I ended up doing a version of this in Procreate, and I expanded the crowd, and I put a bunch more players on the court. So yeah, so sketchbooking is definitely paying off in terms of inspiring me creatively. This, I was sketching clothes from a kid's catalog. I feel like I kind of draw the same boring outfits over and over again when I'm drawing characters, so I'm trying to get inspired to draw more interesting outfits. And this was a prompt to draw an animal villain, and I was also thinking about my force and motion idea. I have since switched to a squirrel villain who wants to fly. It's a non-flying squirrel, and they want to fly. So they are disrupting the way force and motion work so that they can fly. And this was me just drawing a mad scientist coat. I don't think my squirrel is going to be wearing a mad scientist coat. Some goggles, safety first, but that's about it. Animals. That's another thing I still want to do. I want to do a piece about urban wildlife. So a coyote and a raccoon and a fox with a really funky face. A hawk, a goshawk. Is that different than a hawk? A deer. Some more coyotes. I realized that trying to get that raccoon right, a slightly better fox. And I realized one of the issues I was having with my coyote was when I draw it with the head up like this, it kind of looks like a llama or something. If I put the head down and it has that kind of sneaky, stealthy look, that helps. I simplified my raccoon. I think like a flattened belly and a rounded back. They have a really rounded back the way they stand. My bonus pigeon that turned out to be actually one of my favorite animals. A deer and a goose. And a Halloween page that I didn't really love. Kind of like the cat though. Okay, some more animals, some more urban wildlife. A possum. I love the possum. This kitty is close. Skunk is not bad, but I love the possum. We have a possum who visits our yard frequently, and our dog has a very distinct bark when he sees the possum. some bunnies, and I assume that was supposed to be a mountain lion. My original plan for my New Year's Eve piece, but then I switched to drawing some animals. This was something I posted, I pinned on my Instagram. I'm trying to, I don't know, use my tiny bit of internet real estate in a way that might be helpful. I redid this or cleaned it up in Procreate. A way that might be helpful to, people, I don't know, who need it. Okay, this was a page of sort of themed things. I wish that I had put something in the middle. I don't love everything here. But that's okay. It doesn't matter, right? I mean, the point of the sketchbook is practice and learn. I like these animals. I especially really like this lizard, which then inspired me to do animals for the New Year's piece, which is what I ended up doing. My accidental Winnie the Pooh. I was not trying to draw Winnie the Pooh. Looking out bunnies for the same piece. A little bit of working on characters' force and motion for the book idea I'm working on. And here they are again. There's the squirrel. He's got goggles, but no lab coat. These were fun. Shapes, drawing animals after I made shapes. I like the dog on the skateboard. And I like how it's just so simple. So people, shape-based people. Oh yeah, I wanted to draw a duck pond. That's another thing I still haven't done. I haven't drawn the duck pond. I did some ducks and a goose. I like the goose. And then I drew some Australian animals. And I was less enthusiastic about those. Went back and draw some more koalas. I like this koala. It's like kind of stiff, but I don't know. I like kind of chunky, clunky, not quite right figures in animals and people. Swatching my new paint sticks and just experimenting a little bit. Some Christmas ideas and kitties. Oh, more of that. More kitties and Christmas. Yeah, I feel like I like some of these elements, and I feel like I could expand this into, I'm going to put a little sticky note on this. To remind myself that I would like to do something else. Make a whole illustration. The fireplace, and kitty being comfortable and warm, and the Christmas tree with all the gifts. And this was done with the paint sticks and of course colored pencil. Oh, and this was the first one I did for the with the Endless Art Challenge cards. The color was what? Color was blush. The subject was animal. And what was the wild card? Oh, I don't even remember. This was a Draw This in Your Style card from the Endless Art Challenge. It was a lettering piece, a really polished, smooth lettering piece, but I like to do kind of something a kid would draw. Took this one in Procreate and thought I might rework it a little bit. I gotta work on hair. I haven't been happy with the way my hair drawing has been going. And that's it. So, that's my sketchbook. for better or for worse. Some pretty things, some not so pretty things, but you know, it's all a learning experience. So, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.